Well, how do you do? Who's how the heck are you? I am trying to be a whisperer. Hey, got to stand exactly in the right spot on my line. He goes, hey, why, here we go. Stand right there. See my porch? How you like that? Looks pretty nice, huh? Wish it was mine. That's another story, man. Hey, I know I've got the third, well, third and last, actually, of three stouts that got forgot about. Of my fault. I bought this pack about January of this year. Um, but there were three stouts that got forgot about, man. Uh, the uh, the Kinsale FES, the Cocoa Cowtow Milk Stout, and the Shoto Joe Coffee Stout. Shoto is a long street in St. Louis. I do want to read just a touch from their website to give you a little bit of background on this particular beer. 5.2, 30 IBUs. They call it a deep dark brown. Looks black to me, but what the hell? Malling and Sterling hops, pale ale, mild ale, caramel, and roasted malts are used. And this also uses Caldi's coffee, which is kind of a mainstay coffee joint, kind of Starbucks esque in St. Louis. So there you go. I like how local places use their local coffees. Most breweries in St. Louis will use Caldi's coffee. Here in Springfield, we have the Mud House. So both Springfield Brewery and Mothers use Mud House coffee. So I like that the local breweries utilize other local ingredients. I like it. I just like it. I mean, you can't buy small all the time. Sometimes you gotta shop at the big box store. Uh, Sometimes you have to buy that big macro. But it's nice when you don't have to. You don't have to tout how wonderful those big companies are. Shop your local ones when you can. Buy your local craft beer. Don't buy that macro masquerading as a craft beer. Buy an actual darn craft beer. Ugh. Don't wrap your cat turd in a cat litter and tell me it's an almond roca, man. Macro is a macro. This stuff isn't good. Anyway, gonna go off on a tangent again, man. I don't know if any of these three have changed. To be honest with you, I can't go back in a time machine, taste the others. I don't have a fresh one to go side by side with it. What I can tell you is all three tasted fine to me. It's a nice, fine coffee stout. I mean, the coffee's there. It's apparent. It's a stout with coffee. It's popcorn stuck in my teeth. Sorry about that. Looked like I was chewing my cud for a second. I know. Anyway, I digress, man. Yeah, you know what? Not every beer was built to age, right? Some will eventually degrade over a period of time. But not all will go belly up. Not all are going to improve, but not all of them are going to go belly up. I mean, I had a year-old Pilsner not long ago. I mean, did it taste like when it was fresh? Oh, probably not. But was it bad? No, it didn't taste bad at all. It tasted okay. Did it improve with age? No. Did it worsen? Maybe a tad, but again, it was still darn drinkable. Certain beers will definitely improve with age, especially higher ABV stuff. Anything barrel aged typically will age well. Barley wines typically age very well, in my opinion. Imperial stouts tend to, again, especially barrel aged versions of. Uh, this is a 5.2% odds of it improving with age are slim. But I don't really think it degraded any either. It tastes fine to me. Some folks get their panties in a wad about a specific date. If a specific beer is designed to last a certain length of time, well, that's okay. I mean, it's a bit of a gimmick in my opinion, but all right, that's what you're going for. What you're trying to do is get people to buy the different incarnations of. So that's the part that gets me as somebody who spent a lot of time in retail, who understands marketing. These guys are brilliant. They're They brainwash a certain segment of the craft beer population, letting them know that it's going to go boom if you don't drink it in a period of time. Now, that particular beer is designed to last a certain length of time, so it will degrade. However, that doesn't mean every one of that style is going to go belly up in 90, 60, or even 30 days or a week. It is a gimmick, folks. But here I am drinking a stout. I am not worried that this stout is a year old. I'm not worried that this coffee stout is a year old. Do I think it improved with age? Probably not. But I don't think it worsens either. Gearing up for Christmas here. I hope you all are getting ready for the holidays. I hope it's more about being with family than buying stuff. We don't really do the buying stuff around here at the Beer Whisperer House. It's more about just being, with family. But, you all do it the way you want to do it. The part that always cracks me up is you've got the folks that complain and piss and moan every year about how commercial Christmas has gotten. And these are the same folks that are, in line, the day after Thanksgiving to buy tons of crap that they probably don't need. You can complain it's commercial, that's fine, but you can't act on it. You can't have it both ways. Complain it's commercial, stay your butt home. Don't buy the crap. How about that? Otherwise, you're a hypocrite, man. And you've got those extreme far right knuckleheads that want to convince you every year there's a war on Christmas. There's no war on Christmas, man. You want to say Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. But don't get your panties in a wad if somebody says Happy Holidays, man. Not everybody's a Christian. Not everybody should be a Christian. Not everybody has to be a Christian. Well, not yet, anyway. We'll see what happens the next 4 years. But right now, we still have free will, man. Anyways, I've kind of digressed. Urban Chestnut, yeah, I've said good things about these guys in the past because I am a fan. I think St. Louis is one of the best beer towns in the country. I think it's underrated. I think you hear about various places on the East Coast and the West Coast. I think a lot of times the Midwest gets forgot about. St. Louis has just a ton of great craft breweries. I think if you're a real craft brewery guy, person, woman, whoever, whatever, makes me no never mind. You need to go to St. Louis, man. I got Urban Chestnut, they got Four Hands, got Perennial. There's gosh, what else? Alpha, Schlafly, a little known brewery out there in Dogtown called Heavy Riff. Those guys are doing some great beer. Excuse me, all the heck. Oh, had some gumbo earlier for lunch. Had a cheese enchilada for dinners, and then these various stouts that I've had. So the flavors I've got coming up are rather mixed. Yeah, I've got some Louisiana stuff coming out. I got some jalapeno enchilada sauce. I got stout. Anyways, you should be glad you're not in the room. Between the burps and the other side, it is rather aromatic here at the Beer Whisperer place. Oh, it's funny. I get a lot of folks inviting me. Craft beer folks tend to be very friendly and very genuine. They will invite you to try their craft breweries. I've had several friends invite me to come stay with them. I have to politely decline. I would love to, but I have the worst gas known to man, and I guarantee if I go to your house, we will not be friends anymore. When I can afford to come to your neck of the woods and stay somewhere, I will. But I can't be a house guest because I just have too many issues, man, between my gas and my Tourette's and bad sleeping habits. I mean, it just isn't going to work out. I like to keep the friends I have. And if I stay at your house, we're not going to be friends anymore. I guarantee it. Unless you'd have to fumigate the joint after I leave. It really is that bad. Anyway, hey, I am trying to beer whisper. I know I've told you a lot more than you wanted to know, man. Uh, but heck, that's what I do, man. I drink beer and I say stuff. That's my shtick, man. So hey, I'm trying to beer whisper. I hope you all have a good time. I hope you all are enjoying the Christmas season if you celebrate it, or whatever it is you happen to be celebrating. It really makes me know never mind, man. Merry Christmas anyway. I'm trying to beer whisper. Can't find the button. And I approve this message.